Alrighty, let's get the show going. Hello, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us here on another live vidIQ training session. My name is Liron. I like to come on a little bit early. We normally go at 12 o'clock my time, which is kind of top of the hour, in about, I don't know, 13, 14 or so minutes. But I always like to come on first, say hello to everybody. People have been hanging out in the chat for quite a while, which is always fun for us to see. Magdalena Helen, thank you for being an awesome super mod and already being here so early, kind of typing up a storm. Nice to have everybody here. Cool people are here. B2 Gaming, hello, what's happening? Aaron, African Meat, hello from South Africa. Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, bro, you understand, bro. How's it going? Okay, I'm ex-South African, so we have to connect, yeah? It's always cool to have. Magdalena Helen, no problem. Always with a smile. Love it that you're here. Thank you very much. Remo Motivation, I'm here too. Cool that you're here. Hello, guys, everybody. We've got a kind of a 10, 15 minutes. Oh, there's a bit of an echo, somebody said. A bit of an echo? No? Are we good? Who's from South Africa as well? Oh, Remo Motivation. Jeez, South Africans in the house. How's it, China? Okay, are we good with the echo? This is why I like to come on early just to make sure. Just let me know in the chat if we're good with the echo. Is it gone now? Are we cool? Are we good? Are we good? Yeah. Psyched Inc. Hello from England. Hello. I also used to live in North London. I used to work in a place called Watford, which was a long time ago. But cool that you guys are all here. Nice to have here. Let's go for a shout out. Says, hey, I'm Rook. Okay, listen, I'm going to butcher your name. It's just one of those things that are going to happen. I apologize in advance. It's just between Dan and I on this channel, I don't know who butchers more names. I think I'm winning. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. Okay, cool. So hello from India. This is from Nippon. Hello from Egypt. This is Omar. Namaste. This is from Galepedia. Big hug from Miami Beach. What's up? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well through this whole COVID thing. I hope everybody's doing it. But Shad, I have never been to Canada. It's on my bucket list. I moved to the States a couple of years ago, so I'm kind of ticking things off. So it's going to be fun, and yeah, I just got to get around to doing it. Okay, anyway, enough chit chat. So here's the story for today. Let me know if you guys are new. Have you guys been here before? Let me know if you're new. If you're new, go hashtag new in that chat. So making sure that everybody is fine. Michael, it seems to be fun for everybody else. Maybe it's something on your speakers. I think we're cool though. Right, if you're new, let me know that you're new here. Hey, Tom here says he's old. Okay, Tom's been here before. Tom, thank you for being here. Right, Tunu Gaming is new. Hello, Mohammed Haroon is here. New, awesome. Toasty Chan. A2K Van Storm is here. Hello, but it's old. Okay, so it's old. Yeah, you know what's going on. All right, so all these awesome new people, here is how today's stream kind of works. It is divided into two sections. Okay, so this is important. It's divided into two sections. The first section is the exact steps that I teach in order to help creators, big and small. And I'm talking about small, like literally hasn't started, to big as in multi-million subscriber kind of people and everybody in between. And what I do is I'm going to teach you the exact steps that I take to get those channels to get more views, more subscribers. I'm assuming you guys are here for more subscribers and more views, right? I'm sure you are. Thumbs up in the chat if that's what you're here for. How to get more eyeballs on your videos. Eyeballs that lead to subscribers. That is exactly what I'm going to show you today. But it's divided into two sections. The first section is pre-recorded, okay? It's a step-by-step instructions, and the reason I pre-record it, look at all those thumbs up, love it. The reason I pre-record that section, because it's learning mode. When you are in learning mode, there's nothing worse than the host interrupting your deep thought, deep conversation into going, hey, well, let's just see who's here. MNM, and then butchering names. Ali is on 680 subscribers, awfully. Okay, Polypog says, I'm here for Liron, actually. Love it, thank you. You don't want to be interrupted by that because you are in learning mode. This is why I pre-record that section. Another reason I pre-record that section is because so many of you come back later and watch the replay. Yes, so this will be available on the replay. And the reason we make it available is because maybe you missed something. Maybe I talk with my hands and it's distracted the heck out of you. Maybe I talk too fast. So you want to come back in order to go and understand the sections that I maybe just kind of did that and interrupted your train of thought. So you don't want to be interrupted. That is why I pre-record that section. Then I come back and then we do live Q&A. You guys just send me questions in the chat. I answer you. We have a great time. We discuss YouTube. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fantastic. That is how today's training works. 2 sections. Pre-recorded section is first. Then it's all about live Q&A. Now, you don't need to have vidIQ to be here. I mean, we welcome everybody. Come and hang out with us, even if you don't have vidIQ. If you want to see all the tools that I'm going to show you and all the tips and how to do stuff, in the description below. Just because you're here, you get vidIQ for free for 30 days. This is the full package. Now, in that package is included the Academy. We have so many courses in that Academy to really deep dive into all these topics: thumbnails, playlist strategy, how to set up equipment, all of that stuff. You get access to all of that. So it's all available for you if you're on the Boost package. Also, we have just launched a brand new thing. Okay, this is breaking news. If you haven't seen it, go to apps.vidIQ.com/rewards. And what that is, if you want cool discounts on thumbnails and outsourced editors and epidemic sound and royalty-free music and sound effects, we've got them all for you. Go and check it out. It's apps.vidIQ.com/rewards. I'll drop a link in the chat shortly for that. So this is just value for you guys because we want you to succeed. That is the most important thing for us. When you're successful, we're successful. This is why we don't charge for these live streams. Everybody is welcome. You can absolutely hang out with us. And then again, remember, all these conversations that are happening here, we have them all the time on our Discord server. Link is in the description. You don't like Discord? Cool. Facebook, link is in the description. Tomorrow's podcast, it's called Tube Talk. Go find Tube Talk in your favorite podcast application. I'm speaking to a channel with 5 million subscribers, and she has shared so many tips with us of how they got to that, and a brand new concept as well. So just go and grab a copy of Tube Talk. Go subscribe to that podcast. All of this is 100% free just because you guys happen to be here. So we've got a couple of more minutes to go. Two things to note: no sub for sub. Seriously, if you're going to say, check out my channel, I'll check out yours, or let's be friends, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, okay? That stuff doesn't work. It destroys your channels. We don't stand for it, and our mods are going to be basically out of here. Hey, Astro Imager has just joined. Thank you for hanging out here, mate. Thanks for being here. So no sub for subs. Don't spam the chat. Seriously, we're all cool. We all want to hang out. We all want to grow our channel. Whether you have 4 subscribers or 100,000, it doesn't matter. We all want to hang out together and take it to that next level. If you copy and paste your answer, your question, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, our mods are just going to put you in timeout. It's just irritating for absolutely everyone. I'm looking at you, knowledge from online by someone. Do not copy and paste your answers, your chat messages, seriously, because then I put you in timeout. It's just irritating. Okay, if you're going to say that this training is boring or you've seen this training before, no problem. You can leave. And nobody's holding you to this. This is the whole thing about YouTube. It's my favorite time doing these streams because I get to hang out with you. I don't need this negativity. If you don't dig it, nobody's stopping you. You can leave. But don't ruin it for everybody else who's genuinely trying to put in the work, genuinely wants to grow their channel. This is who the real YouTubers. Okay, seriously, real YouTubers who are here for the work. Let's do this. If you're here for sub and all that stuff, now is the perfect time for you to bye-bye. You can cheers. And we can all wave goodbye to you. You'll be famous for 13 seconds and we'll never think of you again. So you can leave right now. But for the rest of you, real YouTubers, come on. The people who come here to really understand how to do YouTube, understand the 3 Ds of YouTube, which I'm going to take you through all of this. This is who we're here for. I don't care how many people are on the stream, because that's another silly comment that has come up all of a sudden. You got 600,000 subscribers on your channel. How come only 100 people show up to the streams? People, you got a very mixed view of what YouTube is all about. Again, if you're one of those people, you can leave too, no problem. But if you're not, if you're here to really understand how to rock your YouTube channel, I am a creator myself. I have my own YouTube channel. I am here to teach you with the stuff that I do on a daily basis with this to rock my channel. I've taken my channel from 4,000 subscribers to about 180,000 subscribers, doing The exact things I'm going to tell you now. Literally, all you've got to do is just do what I'm telling you. Practical step-by-step instruction. So if you're here for that, this is what I want to know. I want to know if the real YouTubers are here. I think we need at least 2 thumbs up this way, that way. I don't know. 2 thumbs up in the chat if you're a real YouTuber, if you're here to do the work, if you're here to really understand your channel, really understand the way YouTube works. This is who I'm here for. If I help one person here, I'm totally cool with that. That is why I do this. I don't have to spend 2 hours of my time doing this. I do this because I want to. I want to genuinely help you guys grow. Look at all those thumbs up. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. I've actually got goosebumps here. Okay, this is who I'm all about. So if you are one of those negative people, you can go. Cheers. Because look at these thumbs up people. Those are the people who are here to rock their world. And this is what we're going to do today. So the way this works, for those who have just joined us, it's divided into 2 sections. The first section is pre-recorded. Who does pre-recorded during a live stream? I do. We've tested it. I know that it works. We know that you guys want to kind of communicate whilst the training is going on, but you want to come back and watch the replay at your convenience. That is the most important thing. So we're going to give you that value. No problem. You don't have vidIQ, grab it quickly in the description below. 30 days unlocks your entire channel. Do you know what you can do in 30 days on your channel? Crazy stuff. Literally turn your channel into a powerhouse in 30 days. It is possible. We have done this time and time and time again. And today I'm going to teach you the exact steps. If you're saying that this is boring, you can leave. If you're saying, wow, dude, this guy talks a lot. Yes, he does. My stream, you don't have to be here. Again, you can leave. The rest of us want to actually understand how the stuff works, not just follow some stupid hack that's available online. This is real work stuff, and that's what we're doing. So first section, pre-recorded. Then I come back on. You and I have a chat. I answer all your questions. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be fun. As long as I've got good internet connection, and where I live, well, we cross our fingers and hopefully that works. So if my internet dies, unfortunately, literally nothing I can do about this. Texas is just super weird like that. Tornado warnings, heat waves, all can happen in the same day. So we're holding thumbs at everything, understand. Everything goes well. And then as long as I've got coffee, I'm happy to come back and chat with you guys for as long as we need to and answer as many questions as I can before my voice goes completely. Okay, it is 12 o'clock, my time. If you want to know how to get views, how to get subscribers, how to understand the 3Ds of YouTube, you're in the right place. We're going to kick it off. We're going to get going. I think we do this. So I do this every week for some bizarre reason. I don't know why I got into this habit. I can't get out of it. We're going to do the pointless countdown. You guys are ready for this? Let's rock and roll. So in 5. Okay, make sure I got my hands on the button. Last time I pressed the wrong button. Right, 5, 4, 3. Never mind. Let's just do this.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Hello everybody, welcome and thank you for joining us for another vidIQ training session. My name is Liron. I am the Director of Customer Success here at vidIQ, which means that every day I work with creators big and small, helping them level up their channels, get more subscribers, more views in less time, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with you today. Now today is not about theory. It's not about making good thumbnails because we know all of that. And if you missed out on any of that information on the vidIQ channel, which you've just subscribed to, if you haven't already, we have so much value, so many videos about those particular topics. You can go and consume them at your own time. But today it's not about that. Today it's about the practical steps. You know, the thing at vidIQ is a lot of us have our own channels. We're all creators. And therefore we understand the frustrations that you go through as a creator. We've all been there. We all know the frustration of filming a video, spending time editing it, uploading it, and then nothing happens, or a handful of views. Ridiculously frustrating and almost like demoralizing. Do I really want to do this YouTube thing? So that is what today's training is all about, the practical steps. Now, if you don't have vidIQ, that's perfectly fine. You can still hang out with us, no problem. If you are here as a way of saying thank you, in the description below, there's a link to the vidIQ tools. Go and download them, and then for the next 30 days, it will just unlock all the beautiful goodness that's in your channel. And believe it or not, there is goodness, and I'm going to show you how to tap into that. And that's what these tools are about. They're about unlocking that frustration, unlocking the goodness that you have, unlocking the way forward. How do you build your channel? How do you grow? How do you get your audience? And this is what I'm going to show you today. So YouTube is made up of 3Ds. And when you can unlock all three of those, that is when magic happens. That is when your channel really blows up. It happened to me. I can tell you from first-hand experience on my channel. So this is critical stuff. And that's why I want to share this with you. Very excited to do this. So the first D is all about discovery. If YouTube doesn't know about your latest creation, it could be absolutely mind-blowingly amazing. Well, it's not going to discover it. And therefore, people are not going to know about it. Therefore, people are not going to find it. And therefore, it's going to remain with very little views. And again, we're going to go deep into all of this. So the first D is about discovery. The second D is about delivery. Are you as a content creator delivering value to your audience? YouTube looks at that. So what I mean by that is, are you using clickbait to get people just to click and then they don't like it and they leave? Are people loving your content so they're watching so much more of this and they're commenting and giving you those thumbs up? That's important. And that's the second D. It's about delivering. And then finally, the third D is about distribution. When you get those first two right, YouTube looks at those signals and says, okay, got a video here. It's being loved by its own audience. Let me go and distribute this to a bigger audience. Let me go find a new audience for this video. Oh, and when that happens, that is when you get those fresh new eyes on those videos, and that is when your subscribers grow, and that is when your views grow. Okay, so where do all good YouTube videos begin? They begin in the kitchen. Of course, that's where all good YouTube videos begin, right? If I tell you right now, stop what you're doing, go to your kitchen, go to open up some random cupboards, take up some random ingredients, mix them all together, and then stick it in your oven, what are the odds that a beautiful pizza is going to come out of that? Probably not much, right? But if I tell you, hold on, don't grab random ingredients. I need you to grab the following. There's some tomato sauce, there is some flour, there is some eggs, there is cheese, there is olives, there is whatever. And I give you the steps and I tell you these are the steps to get the dough going. And then you get the sauce and then you get the cheese on top and then stick it in the oven for this temperature, for this long. Then what are the odds of a beautiful pizza coming out? Beautiful and amazing. The way we all approach our videos is the first bit. We take our camera, we run out, we shoot hours and hours of video, we come home, we drop it onto our computers, we edit it, we copy and move scenes around, we add B-rolls, it looks amazing, we slap a title, slap a thumbnail, upload it, and then hope that something comes out of that. Hope that a beautiful pizza comes out of that and people love it. That's not going to work, is it? But that's why I want to focus today on the exact steps that you need to take to follow the recipe. Follow the YouTube recipe. Like we did with our pizza, I want to give you the exact those steps that you need to do for your next video. Okay, so it's going to get good. There's lots of information. It's going to come at you fast and furious. Again, if you don't have vidIQ, it's in the description below. Grab it before we get going. This will be available on the replay. So in case you missed anything, or I speak too fast, or you need more information, no problem. Don't worry, after the session is done, you can come back to this. Okay, so now that we have pizza in mind, and a lot of us are going to get hungry round about now, well, that's good motivation to go through this training with me. So you ready for this? Let's start off with making a video pizza. We're going to make a video about pizza. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my search bar. This is where I start. I start by putting in my word or my phrase, and the first thing I want to understand is the landscape. Now remember, we're using pizza here. Of course, this will work for absolutely anything else. I just want to show you an example we all understand because, well, you get this basically around the world. So let's have a look at this. So pizza is my key phrase. I'm going to make a video about pizza. I'm not really sure what yet, but I know that that's what I want to focus on. So vidIQ reveals a whole bunch of information. Highest view video, 28 million. Okay, that looks good. Top creator is a channel called Tasty. Okay, interesting. But look at this, volume. The volume here is 82. It's in the green. What does that mean? It means there's lots of people who are actually searching for our particular key phrase, our pizza key phrase. Do you go out and make a video immediately? No, because you got to look at competition. And you can see the competition is very high. What does that mean? Lots of people are searching for pizza related content, but there's also lots of channels, lots of videos delivering. So therefore, it's going to be very difficult to make a video just about pizza. So do we just give up? No. here is where this tip comes into play. Now, this is important. This actually will change your research. We're going to do this. We're going to go out here to our search bar, and what we're going to do is the alphabet walkthrough. So, pizza space A, B, C, D. What is it showing you? It's showing me autocomplete. In other words, so many people have searched for the word pizza and dough recipe that YouTube makes it a little bit easier for the next person to start typing pizza space D. We assume they're going to go for this dough recipe. Oh, look, there it is. Dough without yeast. Pizza dough recipe without yeast. How does this help us? How does this help us as content creators? Well, this is a good indication of what people are searching for. If people are searching for pizza dough recipe without yeast, that gives us a beautiful direction for our video. We're going to make a video about pizza dough, and we're going to use the word dough, recipe, and yeast, because those seem to be the popular words. And remember, we're only on the D. E, F, G. Look how many titles come up here that you can actually use for your video. This is where you start really understanding YouTube search. So, remember, YouTube is a search engine. What do you do in search engines? You ask questions. So don't forget, don't just do the A, B, C, D walkthrough. Go to the beginning of the phrase and then type in the what. What pizza looks like around the world? What's pizza to your body? What pizza is the best? What? Where? When? Why? How? Okay. And all of a sudden, look at this. How Pizza Hut makes pizza. How pizza rolls are made. How pizza is made in Domino's. What does this show you? It's telling you what people are currently searching for. Go and make your videos based on these. That's how you get those initial eyeballs, those initial reactions, because you're answering somebody's question. Autocomplete is a beautiful way to understand the YouTube algorithm and what people are currently searching for. If you can marry up a video title to a query, that is where you win. Remember, we're still in research mode, okay? So let's have a look at this video. This video, it says, the best homemade pizza you'll ever eat. Views, 19 million views on this. So by most indication, 19 million views is a good views for your video. I mean, we all would love 19 million views on our videos. But does that mean that this channel is winning? In other words, is this a good video for this channel? Because remember, this channel has got 18 million subscribers. So is 19 million views like a regular video for them? Or is it a real video for them? Well, let's find out. So 19 million views. Here is what the problem with views is. Views doesn't take time into account. In other words, this video was launched in 2018. Did it get all of its views right at the beginning, or did it take years to get to these numbers? Did it take a day, a month, a week, a year, 3 years? How many years did it take to get to this 19 million? Why is that important? Because it tells me about relevancy. Is this video relevant today? So, for example, the iPhone 1 or the Samsung Note 1 phone that came out. Now, I'm a tech geek, so I'm going to use technology examples. But let's just say that video came out of the iPhone 1. When it came out, millions of views on those videos. But is it still relevant today? That's the question. How many people are still searching today? If all you saw was that this video has got 19 million views and you went ahead and made a video all around this topic, well, you're going to be missing the boat here because this might not be relevant today. So what do? We'll show you something called VPH, views per hour. And essentially what views per hour is, it's telling me right now how many people are watching this video. So as you can clearly see, there is still lots and lots and lots of interest in this particular video, in this particular title. And in fact, if you look at historical trends, you can see it was doing okay, and all of a sudden, boom, a big surge. It's obviously the times that we're in, people are interested in making homemade pizza, and therefore this video is getting all that beautiful momentum. So remember, evergreen content. This is another example of something that was live in 2018. And look, it just was okay, and now just picked up traction. So very important to remember the evergreen content. So when you launch a video, don't panic straight away if it doesn't get those beautiful views. You just never know when your time will come. This is 2 years later, and look at those numbers. Beautiful, just popping. So, again, a total number of views doesn't indicate if it's a good video today. So we show you views per hour. Very, very important. The next thing we look at is, did they use any Reddit? So there's a couple of Reddit instructions, a little bit of Facebook going on here. But look at this. This is beautiful. This tells me that, remember I asked you earlier, 19 million views on a channel with 18 million subscribers. Is this okay or not? Is this a great video, a bad video? Well, we'll tell you that. The compare views in the first 28 days tools is exactly the tool that you need. Because if you have a look at this, you say, this video, I want to compare it to this channel's average. This channel's average is a little pink at the bottom. This video is the one in blue. After 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 7 days, so now we can see. After 7 days, this channel typically gets 122,000 to 194,000 views on a video. But this video got a 2.6 million views in the first 7 days. What does this tell me? It's telling me this is an outlier video. This is an exceptional video. And therefore, I am absolutely going to research this video, the title, the thumbnail, the description, the tags that they used, look what it's ranking for. I want to understand all of this so that I can make my video as close to this as possible. If YouTube is currently suggesting this video and it's an outlier video for this channel, well, I am one to be able to get in on that. Now, this video tells you more. This tool tells you more. Not just this channel's average. You can actually look at your channel's average. So this video compared to your own channel's average. This video compared to the last video you watched. Any video, any playlist, any channel, and then the competitor's average. And I'll show you that shortly as well. So, very, 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 very powerful tool. It tells you exactly what you need to know. This is a good video. Lots of views per hour. Trending topic. Still relevant today. I am absolutely going to investigate this if I was making a pizza video. Remember, we're still in research mode. We're still in the first D, that first D of being discovered. So we may have some title ideas. What about thumbnails? What should we be going after? Well, in research mode, we still want to be discovered. We go to the vidIQ tools on the left-hand side, and there's something called competitors. Click on that, and this essentially loads up all the people who are doing similar stuff to you in your industry. This, for us, this is the people that we work with, people that we attend events with, other YouTube teachers here, and we want to understand what's going on. Now, why is it important? Because YouTube knows that we don't watch one video about one item and then go make a buying decision. We watch multiple videos about the same item. Therefore, what we want to understand is what's going on in the industry. What are our competitors doing? Remember, this is sorted by views per hour. So I can see which topic is getting more attention. I want to see what their thumbnails are like. Are they still good, lots of text, still faces? What's their titles? Are they long titles? Are they short titles? All this gives me good indication. Am I still on the right track? Now remember, in your industry, it's going to be different people. You have to load up yourselves, the people that you look up to, people you want to work with. And when you see it, you start getting a good picture and a good idea. Now I'll tell you what else it does. YouTube is all about trends. YouTube knows that when a trend comes out, it becomes a hot topic, people are talking about it, people are researching it, and therefore it's going to serve more and more content. So imagine in this industry, if we saw that everybody's talking about a specific topic, a specific YouTube tool, maybe something new has come out, and our competitors have started talking about that, well, of course, we're going to understand that, and we want to get in on that action as well. In your industry, it's going to be exactly the same. Maybe everybody is starting to talk about the upcoming big vacation or the upcoming big holiday in your country. Maybe it's Mother's Day, whatever it may be. If people are starting to talk about it, it means the industry is starting to talk about that particular holiday. In other words, search results are coming in. In other words, you can start jumping on this. So it's a good way to keep an eye on your competitors, keep an eye on what they're doing, what are they saying, what do they look like, and is there anything that you need to change? Don't go and copy them, because obviously that's not a good strategy, but go and understand what's going on. Know your competitive landscape. Very, very important. So that is competitors. Go and load up a whole bunch, and the value here is insane, especially when it comes to trend. Because trend is where it's at, the next tool I'm going to show you is called the Trend Alerts. Now, trend alerts, this is very important. Trend alerts changes your channel. Here is why. You give it an alert name, and then you say, here's my keyword. So basically what I'm saying to vidIQ is anytime somebody makes a video with this keyword in from any of these competitors or from the whole of YouTube, when that video gets more than, let's just say, 1,000 views per hour, remember, per hour, not in total. When that video gets more than 1,000 views per hour, each week, send me a report that looks like this. Now, why is this important and how does this change channels? Well, what will end up happening is you'll see that a certain style of video has gone from 1,000 views per hour to 5,000 views per hour to 10,000 views per hour. Okay, something is happening. Something's happening over there. I need to understand that. Because it's going to be your keyword, so it's going to be related to your industry. You know what those big keywords are. And as soon as you see them, you know that you want to jump in on that action and get in on the trend really, really, really early on. So many channels have changed completely because they realized that a certain keyword has become hot, is just starting to roll. They've seen channels go from 500 views per hour on a video to 1,000 views per hour on a video to 5,000 views per hour on a video. Well, it means there's a big hunger for that keyword. Could I make a video with that keyword? Could I make on that topic? And if you can jump in on those trends really, really, really early on. Remember, we're still in the D for discovery. We've done our research. We've done the what, where, when, how. We've done the alphabet walkthrough with our keywords. We have seen which are cool videos. We've marked them so we know to go back to them and research them. We've seen what our competitors are doing. Our trend alert sets. The next thing is most viewed. And essentially what most viewed is everything that's going on that's happening on YouTube right now. Now, before you tell me, yes, there is the trending page, very well aware of it, but this is different. Do you know why? Because this sorts out the hot videos on YouTube sorted by views per hour. This video is getting 300,000 views per hour. This video is 146,000 views per hour. So why is this important? Well, first of all, you're in the YouTube game. You need to know what's working on YouTube as a whole, even when it's out of your niche. And here you can see that certain topics are working really, really well. What's the thumbnail like? How clean is it? How much text is there? What is their titles? Is it long? Is it short? All these questions you need to be asking all the time so you can understand how clean these are. Look at this, just something I can pick up immediately. There's no text. Look at that, very little text, if any. Big bright colors, and these are kids content, and they're still doing well on YouTube. Again, even this, Chadwell Clay, great channel, no text. Marquez Brownlee to do with technology. The only text here is the $3.99 the price. You're learning all the time from what's going on. Now you can take it a step further. What you can say is, look, love this guy, but he's got a channel with millions and millions of subscribers. It's nowhere near where I am. No problem. You go down here to channel subs and you can change it. You can say, show me only channels that are in the bronze, 10 to 100,000 subs, or 100,000 to 1,000,000 subs, something closer to your world, so that you can learn what's working in that industry, in that subscriber range, and make videos accordingly. You can also do research here with search terms, the various categories, the various countries, and all of this helps you with being discovered. And that's the most important thing, doing that research before you touch that camera, before you rush out and spend hours of your life making a video that is not going to get those views. Spend the time rather doing this here. Okay, so we've seen the videos. We've looked at our competitors. We have done our research. We've looked at what's trending. We've looked at what's working on the whole of YouTube. We looked at it in our research mode. We're now armed. We go and create our video. Okay, now that we've got our video, what do we do next? Okay, so you've done your video, you've uploaded it, and now it's time to feed it all that beautiful, juicy information in your titles, your descriptions, your tags, and your thumbnail. So let's look at these tools. The most important thing for me when it comes to YouTube is the thumbnail and the title in combination. Not in isolation, but together. Why? Well, here's what happens. When somebody's doing a search on YouTube, they perhaps will scroll down and your thumbnail has one mission. to get them to stop and go, oh, what's that? And then they glance over and they look at your title. And together, they're either going to decide to click or not to click. A great thumbnail with a rubbish title is not enticing enough, and vice versa. An amazing title, but with a thumbnail that doesn't get somebody's attention, also not good enough. They're not going to stop and click, but it's got to work together. So this is one of the greatest tools. I love this completely. It's called Preview in Search Results. This is brand new, and this will be a game changer as well. So what do? We want to understand how will my video look like when other people are doing a search. So let's just say the question is how to get 1,000 subscribers. So let's write that in. How to get 1,000 subscribers. And I'm going to say preview and search. Now look what's going to happen. We're going to come up here. This is the video. And this shows me the videos, other videos in this industry. Now we're very lucky because our next video is actually a vidIQ video. So I am asking myself the question, will this thumbnail get people to stop and click compared to the other videos around it? That is beautiful. Also, I get to see everybody else's titles. I can make changes right here. And not only can I make changes to the title, I can click on preview changes. And it would actually change it right here as well. So now I can constantly am optimizing my video to be discovered. So remember I said it's your thumbnail and your title in combination, because that's going to get someone to stop what they're doing like this and go, oh, what's this? That is colorful. That's got text, got information. I want to click on that. Now remember, it shows it to me on the search screen, but we all know that home screen is pretty big on YouTube too. That's where a lot of people are finding their information. So now it shows me, look what my icon looks like, my graphics look like on the home screen. Look how it just stands out. All the colors. And that's why people click on this video. And again, I can see this on desktop, I can see this in tablet mode, and I can see it on mobile as well. I want to make sure I'm continuously optimizing my search results, because this is where you win. It's about understanding what your thumbnail and your title look like together compared to the people above you and the people below you. Because as soon as you can get someone's attention with an amazing thumbnail and a great title, this is where you win the click. I love those preview results. Go ahead and use them continuously. You can search for any phrases. We can optimize it here. How to get 100 subs. Let's just say that's get the results there. Okay, now you can see we're very similar to this. So if I was going after the first 100 subs, I will perhaps not use the same thumbnail because it's too similar to this. I would use, another vidIQ one. See how different that is? And that's what you want. How to stop somebody's attention to be able to go, wow, what is this? Click. Now, remember that YouTube knows what your video is about. It's got enough AI systems to understand the content. It's automatically captioning your videos. So it's got all this data. So title and descriptions and your tags simply augment what YouTube already knows. It makes sure that it allocated it correctly. So we always want to write for humans. Don't try keyword stuff this with lots of keywords just to try and get YouTube algorithm to jump around. That used to work back in the day. It does not work anymore because YouTube's smarter than that. So write for people. Write in a way that somebody will want to click. Your description. Put some effort into your description. So give a great opening line because that's the preview line that people will see. And then now timestamps. Make sure you spend time putting in timestamps. YouTube is experimenting with new features. There's things like chapters. We're going to see more and more of this come into play, especially as we go towards voice. So make sure that you put in timestamps into your videos, helping YouTube help you. So when someone on Google does a quick search of how to double down on quality or quantity, well, maybe this is a good enough phrase that YouTube will recommend this video. So you need to spend time and effort in here. So which keywords do you use? Well, this is where tags come in. So whilst tags aren't as important as they used to be, you absolutely still need to be using tags. So you start typing here Mother's Day, And here you can already see a whole bunch of Mother's Day related tags that pop in here. So let's select this one, but watch this. Okay, click into here. Now we've got a whole wealth of information. Now what we can see here is Mother's Day gift ideas, but look at this. We also show you the related keywords. We show you the most used keywords, the search volume, the competition, the overall score, and all of these are basically searchable and indexable so that you can go through and say, well, which tags do I want to use? Mother's Day gift looks like a good one. And simply click on the plus button and it will add that tag. All of this information simply helps your video to get better classification. And even though tags by themselves don't matter, when you feed the beast, it helps you with your video. So many people are just ignoring tags altogether, and that is a big, big mistake. It's all about building those relationships between your videos and other videos, other search results, and tags help you do that. Okay, so use your tags. Now, the big thing here is, when do you make your video public? When do you launch your video? So YouTube looks at various factors. And when it knows about your video, it knows the content, it knows what your title is, it knows what your thumbnail's like. What it doesn't know, if it's a good or a bad video, it has no idea. So it looks for signals. And one of those signals is, do people watch when you make it public? So the best way to do that is to launch your video during a time when people are actually online. So this tool tells you that. Best time to publish, broken down by day. And it knows that if I'm going to launch a video on a Wednesday, my audience happens to be online between these times. So I should probably launch my video just before that, so to get all that upwards traffic as people are joining. This is an important signal. If you make your video available and people are watching it instantly, YouTube says, oh, there must be value here because people are watching, and they're watching for more than 50%. So I want to be able to translate that into maybe trying with another audience. And that's where distribution starts to happen, because YouTube is getting all these glorious signals to say that this is a good quality video. And that is how you unlock distribution. So launch your video when your public is online. And a good ninja tip here is, try not to launch whenever you can schedule a video. What I mean by that is, you can schedule a video to launch on the hour, or every half an hour, or even every 15 minutes. Or so 9, 9:15, 9:30, for example. But if you launch your video at 9:48, it's such a weird time that no other companies schedule their videos to launch at that, because you can't. So now you have an opportunity to stand out amongst those notifications. Less notifications, more odds, the odds are much better that your subscriber actually gets the notifications. So just a little bonus tip there. As we scroll further down, a lot of vidIQ SEO scores that are right here. We've even got the checklist. Let me make sure that I've done everything. Have I got a card? Have I got an end screen? We don't enable monetization, so I'm obviously going to see the X. Have I shared it on Twitter, made it public, etc.? So we're just keeping you on track, a nice little running track to make sure that you're ticking all the right boxes and ticking all the right marks here. Okay, so we've done our research. We're going to get discovered. We've done the first D. The second D is that we have now launched our video. We've launched it at the right time. And now we hope it's up to YouTube to distribute that video as much as possible. We're obviously going to help it along with social media and our own efforts to get the video seen. But we're hoping the YouTube algorithm kicks in. Well, YouTube rewards people that deliver. So it's quality over quantity. How do we know if you're delivering? Well, this is where this tool comes in. It's called the Channel Audit tool. Now, this is the tool I was missing when I was building up my YouTube channel, because I needed something that I can push a button that will tell me what's working and what isn't working. I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend 10 hours of my day trying to decipher little numbers and exporting reports from YouTube Analytics to try to work out what's working and what isn't. I want to push a button, and this is what this does. The Channel Audit does exactly that. It says, okay, over the last 30 days, is my channel growing or shrinking? So I can see views, subscribers, watch time. If it's going up, great. If it's going down, why? Did maybe I have a viral video last month and don't have one this month? Okay, so I understand. So it gives me that information. The next thing I want to look at is content to double down on. And essentially what that means, this is content that you need to make more of. People love this content. It's broken down into views per hour. Which videos are giving me views per hour? How many views per hour does each one of these videos give me? What's the engagement rate? What's the views? Subscribers gained. How many subscribers per 1,000 views? So it gives me an idea of what's bringing in my subscribers to my channel. And now I know that if people are loving this content, make more of this content. Simple as that. And down here, total watch time, average watch time, top retention. These are the stuff that YouTube loves, and YouTube rewards you for it. So if you can mix these together, find the trend on your channel and see what works and make more of that, you'll very quickly discover these certain elements that your channel, that people love, and these certain channel stuff that they don't love. So for example, in how to make the best pizza recipes, maybe you're going to make 5 different pizza recipes, and every time you use the word pepperoni, it doesn't rank up here. Because you know what? People didn't love that. Where do you see it? In the content that could use work. This is the stuff that didn't really work too well. Well, why not? Lowest average watch time, lowest retention, lowest like ratio, lowest views, videos losing subs. What does that mean? Well, people didn't really engage with our content. Why not? Do we just not make it? No, we go and we understand why that these things not work. What's going on here? Could we do something better to improve it? So things are always going to be up here. So pepperoni lands up down here. Don't make pepperoni recipes. Only make the stuff that works up here. Now another section in the middle is called the top search terms. What are people searching to get to your channel, to get the information? What are the click rates for your end screen? The card click rates. What does all this tells you? Well, these are the search terms. So if I make more videos with these search terms, guess what? More views, more subscribers. End screens. You can see how when I'm referring to certain elements in my end screens, they're working better than other end screens. The call to subscribe on our end screen isn't really working. We're not getting much out of this. But best for viewer seems to be doing a lot better. Channel seems to be doing a lot better. On your cards, polls, look at this. 71% of people are engaging in polls. We're going to make more polls. Playlist is doing okay, not so bad, but not as good as polls. So we're going to use more polls in our videos. So you see how all this information really helps you understand the second D. Are you delivering? Because when you deliver, that is when distribution happens. And remember, this is for 30 days. We can even drop it down to 60 and 90 days. I always look at this on my personal channel between 30 days, and then I look at it at 90 days. I want to smooth out any highs, smooth out any lows, and just get an idea of what's actually working. So I look at my content to double down on, look for those trends, what are the search terms, and what didn't work so well. Down here, well, I see a little bit of information. I'm using a lot of characters, but look down here, items to improve upon. Here it says to me, okay, there's videos without cards. 12 videos don't have an end screen, and 6 videos are not added to a playlist. I can go into each one of these and instantly fix it straight from here. So it always keeps a good housekeeping in check. Channel Audit Tool is it's almost your savior. It's the best thing that you need for your channel because it's the unemotional version that tells you what's working and what isn't working. So now we have done the first D. We have been discovered. We have done the second D. We are delivering. We're spending lots and lots of time in our Channel Audit Tool to understand what's working and what isn't working. And we're constantly giving our audience the stuff that's working. They're loving it. They're giving us subscribers and they're giving us views. That is what it's all about. And when you do that well enough, once you spend a lot of time doing this, you're going to go into your achievements and you're going to start unlocking achievements. We've unlocked the 500,000 subscriber achievement. And don't worry, this is customized for your channel. So if you haven't hit a certain achievement, don't think you have to wait till 500,000. But now, why this is important? Because when you unlock an achievement, it generates a certificate. And this certificate is a great way to help build your audience. Here is why. When you have an achievement and you share it on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, wherever you share it, people are going to say, wow, I'm part of this journey. Your audience is part of that journey. They love being part of people's journeys. They retweet, they like, give you a shout out for being successful. Well done. And that grows your community because other people see this and go, oh, I didn't know about this vidIQ channel. Let me go check it out. There must be lots of value. This is social proof that everything works and has come together beautifully for you. So spend some time in your achievement. Understand what you're breaking into. Share those certificates. Be excited about it. And then look at your top performing months. What are your targets? Use that as a bit of a motivational thing. Can I reach my goals? How many more days am I away from reaching my next milestones? We take care of all that for you so that you are proud to share your successes. And when you do, make sure you tag vidIQ on your social media, so we're happy to retweet. We're happy to celebrate in your success and your milestones. Alrighty, so I did warn you it was going to be a lot. That was a lot. Now do you understand why I pre-record that section? There is just so much information coming at you fast and furious. It's almost impossible to take the whole thing in. And I've been watching the chat and I love how people go, well, how do I get more views? I just told you how to get more views. How do I get more how do I go viral? The trend thing. I just literally just showed it to you. And that's why I pre-recorded, so that you can go back and then do it at your own leisure, at your own speed. You can fast forward the boring bits. You can pause on the stuff that you need more information on. That's why it's pre-recorded. People always give me a hard time for pre-recording that section. I don't care. I know that it works. And I know that some of you are going to go back in it and I'm going to watch it again and something is going to click. How do I know that? Because I get DMs and emails all the time saying exactly that. Anyway, so for those of you who are still hanging out here, it's time to go back and do Q&A. So we're going to do that now. The way that we do Q&A is you got to go at vidIQ and then ask your question. Then I'll be able to pick it up. I will miss some questions as I'm answering the first one. Just re-ask your question again. Don't spam the chat. Don't copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. We hate that. Just try again and again until I get your attention. I will probably miss your question, so it just is what it is. Okay, so if you've got a question, go at vidIQ and then type in your question and then I'll be able to see it. Hey, Paul Peck Drywall, Tube is here. What's up? I think you're nearly at 110,000, aren't you? You're just killing that channel. Brilliant. Well done. That is awesome. I also saw that Leela joined in. Leela, awesome. Thank you for being here. Tenembre Gaming, always holding down the fort. You guys rock. Thank you. Okay, let's get some question going on here. Passion by Travel. Cool name. 1 year, 132 subs, 4,500 views. Any advice more than that would you do? Today's legendary. What are you doing? What are you doing? But still get me something out of this if you can. So again, you've got enough data on your channel to understand what's working and what isn't working. If I were you, I would live in the channel audit tool. Understand the videos that are working, go make more of that content. Try to use trending tags, things that are going on today, especially because we cannot travel. Go understand what's going on in the world and what's breaking news on Twitter, what's breaking news on, trending news on hashtags that are trending on Twitter, what's breaking news on Google. Try and tie in your content to some of that. That's going to give you a little bit of a lead up on that. Winpeck, oh, and by the way, thank you for being here. Winpeck, question, is there any way to come up with lots of videos idea? There isn't. You have to research your ideas. The problem with this is that what you're basically saying is, I don't know what I want to make. I just want to make stuff and lots of bunches and things, and then I wonder why my channel isn't working. Don't come up with lots of ideas. Come up with 2 or 3 ideas, launch those, sit back, watch the analytics, see which one's taking off, and make more on the same genre. If you're going to do a million random things, your channel will still grow, just really, really slowly. You've got to be niche at one thing. Like, look at Paul Peck Drywall Tube's channel. He doesn't do travel and tech gadgets and car reviews. He just does what he does. And his name's there, Drywall. That's what he does. And he's got 110,000 subscribers. That's what he does. If I have a question, and I actually do, so I've checked out his channel many times, I will go see what the specialist on this planet, the guy, Paul, I'll go check out his channel and see what he does well and get my solution from there. If Paul did a million things on his channel, I would just do a YouTube search because I just don't know who to go to. be specific. You're not looking for a million ideas. You want 2 or 3, you want to test them, and 2 or 3 more, and then test those. That's what you want. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Alice Tech says, at beginning, can I just re-upload videos that have a solid subscriber base? After all of them will be removed. I don't understand what that means. Can you re-upload somebody else's content? 100% not. Can you upload your own canned content? Yes. So I'm not really sure what that question means. But definitely don't upload somebody else's content. Just it's not even a question. Okay, so now I'm refreshing. I probably would have missed some questions. That's just what it is. Oh, good. Please feel free to spam the chat so that we can time you out. Very, very cool. Thank you for doing that, Gravity Buster. That's brilliant. Okay, so Vidushi says, how to live stream using your phone without 1,000 subscribers for free. There's a channel called D Nimming. Go check out his channel. He's got lots of information about apps for your phone. Okay, solely. Okay, that wasn't a question. At vidIQ, art, health, healing. Cool. What are the end cards? Brilliant. So you have an end screen, and then you got cards. So cards are this little eye thing that pops up on the top. Oh, I think it's going to be over there. Yeah, on the top of your screen, little eye. And then you can link to other videos, other content. And then the end screen is the bit at the very end where you can put your face on that. Someone can hit that to subscribe. You can put other videos at the end there. So you can move people from one video to the next video. So those are the difference between an end screen and then cards. Okay. Daily tropical updates. Do you think allowed for monetization? No idea. You have to see your channel in order to understand that question. Right. Cinder Race Tube. Do you think I should keep my videos on Pokemon because it helped a lot during Pokemon vids, but I also want to do something else? Should I? Okay, so essentially what you're saying is I've done one thing. I'm really good at doing that one thing. People are coming to my channel because of the one thing, but you maybe want to branch into something else. Very common question, and yes, it's doable. It's going to be painful. So here's the way to do it. If you want to do something completely different, let's just say you did Pokemon videos and now you want to do car reviews. So completely different stuff. Well, then the current audience, you need to understand that the current audience who came to you for Pokemon isn't really into cars, most of them, so you're probably going to lose them. However, if you're doing something that's very similar, so maybe you don't want to do Pokemon, but you want to do Zelda, I don't know, or Avatar games, or whatever. Something still in the gaming, something still in that anime niche, you can create 2 or 3 videos on Pokemon like you would, and then throw in one anime video. And again, I don't know what you want to do, so I'm just giving an example. Throw in an anime video. Your audience is not too weird from going from Pokemon to anime. They'll probably will be okay. Then do another Pokemon video and then another anime video. So you're kind of introducing them to this new concept slowly, and then slowly weave additional content into your channel. Okay, I'm going to sneeze. I'm not. I am. Oh. I have holidays. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry about that. All right, let's see what else we got going here. Hans R says, I just posted one cover song. I just watched myself sneeze 3 times on 3 different monitors. This is so much fun. Okay, Hans R says, I posted one cover song which got 220 likes and 660 subscribers. What should be my next step? I'm a singing guy. I think you know the answer to that. If you've done a cover song and people liked it, make more cover songs. Yeah, that's it. Your audience told you we like the way you do things. Make more of it. Brilliant. Just do it. Okay, so let me refresh the screen and get some more questions. Art Health Healing says, is there a link training for end cards and screens? Yes, there's lots of that on our YouTube channel, on the vidIQ channel. Go into a quick search. You'll see lots of them. Esther Obiama. Sorry, I told you I'm going to butcher my names. Is it advisable to run 2 channels of different niches at the same time? Yeah, so YouTube doesn't care that you run 6 channels as long as you're running in them individually. So that's perfectly fine. There is no downside for running multiple channels, except it's obviously doubly difficult to do good content on 2 channels. I very rarely advise people to have more than 1 channel until the first channel is operational. I know the difficulties of just managing 1 channel. The thought of having to do the exact same thing on another channel, or not content, but the exact same process on another channel, just to me, it's mind blowing. So if you want to, go for it. I'm not discouraging YouTube. Just realize that you're in for some serious work ahead of you. Okay. But as far as YouTube is concerned, one account can run multiple channels, no issues. Okay. I can't believe my eyes. Love that name. Okay. vidIQ, in the publish at the optimum time section, could you please explain the tip you gave? The 9 minutes 48. Okay, so I can't go back, but essentially publish at the upload at the best time when your audience is online, and then you hit the upload, the submit, the make live button, and you publish your video. They'll get a notification. They're on YouTube anyway. Well, the odds are pretty good that they're going to click. I think maybe you're referring to that ninja tip I was telling you. Well, a lot of companies and a lot of people schedule their uploads, so they've already got content for the next month. And then, this content, 9 o'clock. This content, 10:43, 10:45. That content, 11:15. They've already scheduled it. If you schedule your content at the same time, you're going to be competing, because a user that subscribed to your channel and their channel is going to get multiple notifications. So the way I like to do it is to do it for something that people are not scheduled. So it's not, instead of 11:30, I make mine 11:48. So nobody can schedule a time at that using normal YouTube stuff. So it gives you a little bit of an advantage because your notification pops up without anybody else's. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let's go to the next question. Dean MC Pro, sir. Oh, is it MC Pro or Mac Pro? Sorry. Is there a way to grow your Minecraft channel quickly? Yes. Also, no. Yeah, but also yes. Because that question doesn't mean anything. You can grow any channel quickly. You can grow any channel slowly. We've seen channels coming out of the gate with one video with 1 million subscribers. We've also seen channel with 500-600 videos with 100 subscribers. What do you bring to the party? Guys, this applies to every single channel that's on here. People want to know what you bring to YouTube. Why must I watch your channel? Why don't I watch Preston Plays? What do you bring? Why should I watch your Minecraft video? Why don't I watch A Drive instead? Why am I watching Minecraft from you? What do you bring that's unique? You can grow any channel, literally any channel, as long as you've got something to offer. The golden rule of YouTube: make content people want to watch. Everything else just sits on top of that. You can have the best thumbnail, the best title, best description, best playlist, best tags, and if your content is rubbish, people are just not going to watch. So my advice to every single person here is you can grow any channel. You got to bring your personality. You got to bring something that's unique. Don't be a copy of another channel, because people don't want to watch a copy. I can watch the real guy, the real girl, the real channel. Why do I want to watch you? I want to watch you for your personality, your engagement, the way that you interact. Maybe you've got a very dry sense of humor. Maybe you don't have any humor at all. Maybe whatever it may be. Why do I want to watch your channel? That is the most important question. Okay, let's do another question. Remember, if you've got a question, at vidIQ, so I can actually see you on this little screen I've got going here. Parent choices - Auntie Amy. Okay, I had to pause for health reasons, and I'm unsure how to acknowledge that I'm on Oxygen 24/7, so now I'll be visible, but without losing focus on what people watch my videos for. What's the problem? People are there for you. If you had issues and you're gonna have your Oxygen on your screen with you, explain it if you want to. If you don't want to explain it, don't. This is your baby. This is your channel. This is my live stream. If people are going to be irritating and bitchy and whining and moaning here, this is boring and I've watched this 1,000,000 times, I don't have to put up with that. You're in my house. They're coming to your house. They love you for you. Now you have a choice. You can say, look, let me just explain what this is. And then you never have to answer that question again, because you can just point everyone to that video. Or you can choose to say, no, I don't want to explain. I don't owe anybody any explanation, and just do your thing. People don't come here to your channel for your content, but they come because of you. You're awesome. They come for you. Cool. Now you've taken a break. You're making a comeback. This is what's going on, guys. Let me tell you what's happened. Da-da-da-da-da. Go into as much details or as little details as you want. This is my new puppy. And now you got your Oxygen thing here. You put a smiley face on it, and now you're back to your content. Or ignore it completely. This is just what it is. Now you have an Oxygen tank in your room. So what? Now it's connected. So now you're breathing. So what? Your baby, your house. People are there for you. That's why you have a channel. There isn't a formula. You've got to be you. And if you're you and you want to come back to YouTube and you love it and you love your audience, don't let that stop you. You are awesome. Just bring it out. Go for it. Own it. It's your house. Make your own rules. Simple as that. Okay. Hopefully that was cool. Hopefully that helped you. Right. Ashton the Beast YouTube. How do I grow a Fortnite gaming channel? Brilliant question. You rewind this training and you watch it, and then you grow your Fortnite gaming channel. Austin, at vidIQ, if I am not from the US, how does monetization work for someone like me from the Caribbean? Okay, each place, each location will have its own monetization issues, problems, rules and regulations. You're going to have to look on the YouTube help page and see how it actually applies to you. I don't know how it works in every country in the world, but they do have very, very good help files specifically around monetization, not being in the US. I don't know anyone personally from the Caribbean, but I know that people get monetized around the world. So I'm assuming there's some rules that you got to follow. Okay, Gravity Buster. If I'm not good in Fortnite, but I like to make videos, should I quit or no? Because I get lots of hate in my Instagram. That's up to you. If you love doing it, and you can stop all the comments, you can ignore the comments, you can hide the comments, you can turn off comments. You don't have to answer people on Instagram. You can make your account private. Dude, it's your channel. You do what you want. If you love doing it and you don't care about what the haters say, screw them. Forget them. Who cares? Stop praying to other people's passions and let them stop ruining your happiness. Why would you care if you're getting hate? Look, you got to have some thick skin on YouTube, because no matter what you do, people are going to hate. Doesn't matter. I actually tweeted the other day, which was very funny, that I had one comment saying, dude, just get to the point. I had the next comment underneath it. I love the way that he just gets to the point. Okay, this was on my personal technology channel. So are you going to please everyone all the time? No, definitely not. But if it's your passionate and you love it and you're not good at Fortnite, so what? Own it. I know so many good channels that are online who are first-time gamers, and they suck. But they still love the journey, and they love making videos, and they upload it, and they suck completely, horribly. So what? They love it. Why do you care what somebody else says? It's going to stop you from doing things that you love? Never. Forget it. Forget the hate. Block them. Don't enable comments. Get rid of them. Don't need that stuff in your life. Okay. Let me refresh this thing again. Okay, guys are still hanging out, asking questions. I am cool. I've got not that much coffee, but I'm happy to carry on as long as our internet is good. By the way, now will be a cool time to hit that subscribe button on the vidIQ channel if you haven't already, and then hit the thumbs up on the stream if you liked it, because I need another sip of this. Okay, right, let's get some more questions. Cooking with Jana. During a live stream in the chat, if you use capital letters or question marks, wouldn't that comment go to spam? I haven't seen that. It does depend on what bot you got managing your live stream as well. But you can enable that, disable that. You can really configure it. It doesn't come across as shouting or anything like that. But some people hate it. Some people don't mind it. You got to look at your settings and the bot that manages your chat. Okay, let me refresh. Dear Oku, love that. Can I have two content, gaming and anime videos on one channel? If it's the same audience, then yes. If it's completely different audience, then I wouldn't recommend it. If your anime people love gaming as well, and your gaming people love anime, and you can find a way to kind of merge the two together, as long as you bring your personality, because they're there not for the game, they're there not for the anime, they're there for you, because gaming and anime is available on a bazillion other channels. Why are they on your channel? They're there for you. So if you can make sure that you still bring your personality into this, you can merge them. They're sort of in the same genre anyway. If you start doing stuff that's completely not related, like if you do like GTA gaming, racing, and anime, you're trying to merge the two worlds together, I'm not so sure it's the same audience. But if you're doing, like as I said before, like Pokemon and anime, that's okay to do. Avatar and anime, that's okay to do. Things like that kind of go together. You got to remember about the viewer. Who is your viewer? Why are they there? And if they're there for the one thing, would they also want to watch the other? If they do, stick them on the same channel. Right, let me refresh. Hey, Zanzarius is here. What's up? How you doing? Okay, MGD says, is game development good as a channel topic or type? No idea. Every channel's good if you can make it. People are looking for permission, or they're looking for a yes-no answer, and they think that if I do this, then this will work. Again, it's all about you. Just remember that I cannot tell you do something or don't do something. Who am I? Even if I tell you not to do something, so what? So some random dude with a weird hat and funny accent tells you not to do something. Why would you do that? If you love it and you want to do it, do it. Could you make it? Absolutely. But you got to put in the work. Guys, even at vidIQ, we give you the tools. It's like me saying to you, here's the keys to a brand new car. And then you come back and you say, oh, that car doesn't work. Well, did you put gas in it? No. Do you know how to drive? No. So what's wrong with the car again? Nothing. But you got to put gas. In other words, you got to make content. You got to learn how to drive. Learn how to use the tools. And then together you're going to get from point A to point B. Same thing here. Is game development a good topic? It could be an amazing topic. Bring your personality. Bring the way that you do your gaming. Make it all about you. Come across not boring like everybody else. How can you stand out amongst everybody else? And you will kill it. If you're going to find 10 other gaming or development channels and do exactly the same as they're doing, why watch you then? People hang out with you because they like the way that you do things. Same thing on YouTube. Exactly the same thing. Okay. Knowledge from online by someone. How to grow an educational channel. Told you all that. Just rewind the training. The training is for every single niche and content in the world. Same rules apply. You got to do your research. You got to be the first D. You got to be discovered. You got to do the second D. You got to deliver. And then your third D is your distribution. Every single thing applies to your education channel. Rewind this training, which is again why I pre-record that bit, so that you can go back and listen to it. How do you grow an education channel? Do your research. Do the ABC walkthrough like I spoke about. That will give you all the hints you need to grow your education channel. By the way, you can do education. I know huge education channels. One teaches English, like Go Natural English. Go look at her channel. Crushing it completely. Go check it out. Okay, let's do some more stuff. Hey, Tenembra Gaming still answering up Storm here. Love it. Right, let's say, good healthy cereal. Quick questions. So we have two vid series, called How to Annoy an Indian Scammer. And people on our channel love that. But I can't keep doing that, so what do I do now? Okay, so think about it. Why are they there? Are they there because you're annoying the scammers? Well done, by the way, for doing that. Are you doing it because you're annoying the scammers, or are they there for the entertainment value? The core of that is that they're because you're entertaining, because you are pranking essentially somebody's trying to scam you. So what do you do next? You can't keep on doing this all the time. Find a way to take that same concept of the entertainment and see if you can change it up to something else. But remember, you got to be passionate about it. What is the next thing that you're passionate and can be entertaining about? That's the biggest question, which is why, again, not to do with you, but for everyone in general, why I never suggest somebody goes after views. In other words, something's hot, everybody makes videos about that. And then something else is hot, everybody makes videos about that. It's too hard, no longevity. If you got the ability to keep up with that, power to you. Like everybody was making slime videos. Do you guys remember slime videos? They were absolutely everywhere. Then now everybody's making Is This Cake videos, and those are available everywhere. If you're not a baker, how are you going to keep up when Is This Cake is gone? What's going to be in your channel? Just a whole channel about cakes, and now nobody cares about that. How many slime channels popped up and are no longer around because now it's done? So you got to find something that you're passionate about that's got longevity. That's the key message here. Okay, let's do, remember, at vidIQ if you have a question, the real time, מאיפה מדינת, אני עכשיו בארצות הברית, אבל מדרום אפריקה. All right, Esther, let's see who else. Okay, Esther Obama, I'm never going to get this name right. Bioma? Anyway. All right, do you offer any special membership for vidIQ? We have a Discord server, which is free, and we have Facebook group, which is free. It's in the description below. And of course, we have the Academy if you are part of the Boost Plus. So again, go and grab your Boost subscription in the description, 30 days free, and you get access to all of this. You still get access to Discord and Facebook, even if you're not on Boost, by the way, if you just use the free version. Okay, let's see who else has got a question. Remember, at vidIQ, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see you. That's the most important thing. No more questions. Sweet. I think we're done. Okay. Oh, there we go. Right. Inner Space. My channel is of meditation. I have a license for music, which I use. Do I need to provide these licenses to YouTube? Oh, okay. So good question. So basically, you own copyrighted music, or you own music that you're allowed to use on your videos. Perfect. You don't have to provide this to anyone. However, if somebody issues a claim against your channel or against a particular video, and you can prove that you have a legal license to use it, you should be perfectly fine. I actually think if this is your own music that you've created, then there's a way to upload that to YouTube's database to say, hey, I own this. So if somebody else tries to use it, you'll get notified and say, hey, somebody's stealing your music. So just do a little bit of research about that. But you don't have to technically notify YouTube that you're using music, especially if it's yours. If you have created that music, you don't need to. If somebody has licensed music to you, as long as you can prove that you've got legal grounds to use that music. So a lot of people use things like Epidemic Sound as a royalty-free music. And when they do, they actually have a license to use that as long as they've got a subscription to Epidemic Sound. So if somebody issues a claim, you counterclaim back saying, okay, I'm on Epidemic, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, and again, asterisks, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just basically telling you my experience, so definitely do a bit of research on that. Okay, remember, at vidIQ, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see your question. Jed Summer, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for doing that. Boom. Right, Ariane N says, is vidIQ tool works for a music channel? Yep, it works on every channel. Absolutely. Temper Gaming reminding everybody not to spam, so that's probably, I assume somebody did. Thank you for doing that. All right, Wildly Cool, nice name. I upload a quality video with an interesting thumbnail and title, but the result is 0 views. Would you suggest to make another interesting, or should I make a short tutorial video? I have no idea. I don't know what your channel is about. What I would say is that there is a reason. So it's probably because you're not hitting that first D. You're not being discovered. Go back to this training at the beginning when I show you the tips on how to get your more views on that video, and that's what you should be focusing on. My guess is that you're not doing the research correctly. Again, I don't know your channel. My guess is you're not doing the research correctly, so that you're making a video that on a topic that nobody's actually searching for, so therefore they're not going to land up on your channel. So you can have the best thumbnail, the best quality video, but if nobody cares about the topic, well, they're not going to find you. So that is my suspicions based on a 1 second line here. But go watch the beginning of this training where I show you how to do your research. I think that's where you need to spend the most time. Right, art, health, healing. What is the importance of a playlist? Great question. Playlists are critical because YouTube rewards you when people stay more on your channel. So if somebody's watching a video and you've got an entire playlist on how to do something, or entire playlist around that topic, then you send them to that playlist, and what happens with a playlist, they watch the first video, then the second video pops up, and the third video pops up, and all that is beautiful watch time as long as you can keep the audience. Here's what I mean as a practical example. I've just done a video about the new Google Pixel 4a phone. So when I finished that video, I said to them, hey, if you want more tips on this particular phone, check out this playlist. And in that playlist were 5 videos all to do with the Pixel phone. So then I said, somebody's interested in this topic, I move them to that playlist and getting more people watching for longer. And that just tells YouTube, hey, there's good quality content here. And that gets pushed out even more. So playlists are critical. And so many people are just ignoring that. Okay. Laurie MV channel. I'm a housewife. My channel is like a mashup of things I do and educate an artist and homeschool, homeschool mom, gardener. Should I focus only on one niche? Ideally, yes, because I know you do a bazillion things. And can you grow a channel with lots of those topics? Absolutely, you can. So I just want to be clear. You can absolutely grow any channel with lots of topics. It just takes longer. So the question to you is, why must I watch your channel? What do you do that's different? What do you offer that I can't get somewhere else? Maybe you live in a particular place. Maybe the weather is weird in where you are. Maybe you've got a unique style of teaching. Like right now, I would make 5 videos about homeschooling and how back to school and how to deal with my kids at school, plus while getting my work done, and 5 technology that you need to have in your home for successful school learning. Da, 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 da. All of those, because those are trending topics right now. In the US, everybody's going back to school now. Do that research. What are people needing? And then provide that value in your content. Yes, of course, you can do lots of things up like being an educator, an artist, and all of those, but make it with a twist. Maybe not the entire channel, but for the next little whilst back to school is a hot topic, make it about homeschool. And then throw in an artist video. Maybe you can even merge the two worlds and say, hey, when your kids are on a break, let me show you 5 quick painting tutorials or painting tips. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. So it's still got the education feel to that, and that will help with your channel. So you still, believe it or not, are doing one thing, but now you're just breaking it up in a way that people will actually focus their attention. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, gaming with Team YNO. Hey, Magdalena Helen is still chatting up a storm. Thank you, Magdalena Helen. Right, my channel name is Gaming with Team YNO, and I post comedy and gaming videos. Are these a good mix? I don't know. I don't know. It boils down to you. Are they a good mix? Are you delivering to your audience? Are your audience loving? Look at your analytics. Look at your data. Your data is unemotional. It tells you what's working and what isn't working. And as soon as you look at your data, and if you say, look, every time I do a comedy skit, nobody cares. Every time I do my gaming, people love that. There's your answer. Or people are loving the comedy, loving the gaming, then you do you. You carry on. Your data will give you that information. I can't tell you, yes, no, I don't have access to that. But you do. Go and check it out. Okay, dokie, let's carry on. Warriors Gaming. How can I grow a gaming channel? You watched this training from the beginning, and I told you how to grow a gaming channel. Well, every single channel, in fact. Right. Roast Melody. How to grow a roasting channel. Great question. Go watch this training from the beginning, and I told you how to grow a roasting channel. This training, the reason we do this, is the complete A to Z guide, or A to Z if you're in America. Don't get upset. The reason we do this is because it can help every single channel, regardless of what you do. 3Ds of YouTube still apply. You still got to be discovered. You still got to deliver. There still needs to be distribution. This applies to everything. Most people are failing at the first D. They're not being discovered. They're not doing the research. And therefore, nothing else works. Well, if you're not going to be discovered, you're not going to tell YouTube how to help you, nothing else is going to work. Be discovered. Go rewind this training and watch that. So I'm not being facetious by saying watch this training. I mean watch this training, because the training is exactly built for that. Okay, couple of more questions before my voice actually goes out completely. Right. Any more questions? No more questions. Okay. Right. Tenembra Gaming, Magdalena Helen, Leela I saw was here as well. Zanzarius was here. Any other mods? I hate leaving out mods. That's just my worst. They spend so much time helping you guys out, and it's my worst not saying a proper goodbye. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us again for another vidIQ training session. I am back next week, Wednesday. If I didn't answer your question, I apologize. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of stuff in the chat, so I will miss a whole bunch of people. At the end of the day, it's very simple. You got to be discovered, you got to deliver, and you get distribution. If you're not doing these things, this is what this training is all about. Rewind to the beginning and watch how to do this. That's why it's pre-recorded, so it's available for you to go and check it out continuously. Go and do each bit. Every week, do one extra thing, and that's how you grow. You improve by a little bit with every single video that you do. That's how you crush your channel. Thank you for hanging out with me. Don't forget to grab a copy of vidIQ. Unlock your channel for 30 days. The whole of vidIQ, including the training, including that super secret rewards program I was telling you about. Go to apps.vidIQ.com/rewards, and then you'll be able to get access to a whole bunch of free stuff. Go check that out as well, just because you're hanging out here. A little bit of an Easter egg thrown there at the head. And I guess we'll see you on the next episode. Something's happening on Friday. I can't tell you what it is, but stay tuned. So hopefully you subscribe to vidIQ, and then you'll get that notification. Cool stuff happening. Enjoy your video making day, as Rob says, and we'll catch you next week. Thanks for hanging out, guys.